Hi, welcome. This is High Growth with HTDC. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki, and I have very awesome guests today, Bronson and Tyler, but we will come back to them. So HTDC is the state's evangelist for tech, innovation, entrepreneurship, and manufacturing, and there's so many great things going on in Hawaii, and this is the place that we'd like to share the stories. So, first off, I'd like to share some goings on in Hawaii, what's happening, what's coming up. So, as far as all Wetware Wednesday fans, this is our networking event for software developers. We are not going to have an event this month so that we can get ready for our 3-year anniversary, which is going to be on August 27th. So save the date. August 27th is going to be our 3-year anniversary for Wetware Wednesday. And this month is the last month that you can schedule a free business legal advice with our law clinic in partnership with the Business Law Corps and HTDC. So you can come down to Manoa Innovation Center. We're hosting free 30-minute appointments to get legal business advice. So if you're interested, please visit us at htdc.org/legal to sign up for an appointment. And if you have won a SBIR Phase 1 award, SBIR is the Small Business Innovation Research Federal Grant, HTDC offers the state's matching grant for up to 50% of your Phase 1 award. So if that's you, please contact us to get your matching award amount. You can reach us at sbir@htdc.org. And my guests today are Tyler Fujita and Bronson Chang from HOPAle'a Ginger. Very new company. Yes?
Very new company.
Very
Thank you for
new
having
company.
us.
Oh yeah,
Thank
I'm so
you.
excited for you guys. So explain to everybody, what is HOPAle'a?
So HOPAle'a is actually, the word comes from, it's a compound word. Half of it is Hopa, which stands for House of Pure Aloha. And the Le'a actually comes from HOKūLE'A. So Hopa, Uncle Clay's House of Pure Aloha, is a Hawaiian treat shop. We're in Ainahaina. And that was really the first business that got me started in terms of being a entrepreneur. I like to say pure
That's
aloha
great.
entrepreneur here in Hawaii. We have a Hawaiian treat shop. We feature an all-natural homemade shave ice, but more importantly, really are on a mission of sharing and spreading pure aloha. It was inspired by my uncle, Uncle Clay, who's my actual uncle, but an uncle to everyone. And true entrepreneurial story. Almost 7 years ago, I was a freshman in college, and he was living his childhood dream of owning this mom and pop candy store back then called Dofang. And I just saw the wonderful things he was doing there. Every person who left had a smile on their face, and I said, Uncle Clay, how can I help you? And that one question set into motion now this 7-year journey of really trying to create something truly special that would capture the beauty and magic of this place we call home, Hawaii, and be able to share that with the world. So we've been open for about 3 years now. We've served over 100,000 guests, 100,000 shave ice. That's a lot of shave ice.
That is a lot
About
of
4
shave
Honolulu marathons worth of people. So imagine a line stretching out the door. It goes pretty far.
Nice.
And along the way, a lot of people started taking note of what we were doing, including a very, very special man and leader here in Hawaii, Master Navigator Nainoa Thompson, who would come with his kids and enjoy shave ice
cool.
with us. And because he saw what we were doing and what he was doing with the Malama Honua worldwide voyage, he said we should do something together.
Wow,
So
how
that's kind of
great.
the startup story to then what has been created now with HOPAle'a Ginger.
Ah. And you had mentioned when we talked earlier that he was looking for something for the crew, like from the sweet shop. Was it ginger, like initially, that kind of?
Yeah, well, ginger is something that he traditionally had gotten from Uncle Clay and from Dofang.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
snack that's used on voyages to prevent seasickness, and it's got some medicinal properties. And so that's kind of the start of all of this. We decided, how can we provide that gift in a unique way? And so what we did was we worked with a local ginger farm called Kauai Organic Farms, and they provided us with 60 pounds of ginger, which we processed into a dehydrated flavored ginger snack with the help of a culinary developer, a food technologist, and a bunch of volunteers that, you know, just friends and family that came together to support this project, and we were able to package it and all and get it on the voyage.
That is awesome. Before they left Hawaii.
So yeah,
That's great.
They left just about a month ago from Hawaii on the international leg. It's really an amazing, you know, unprecedented voyage.
Yeah.
The Malama Honua voyage will span almost 4 years, 26 countries, 85 ports of call.
That is amazing.
And you know, it's something so special. It's really an honor to be able to be, you know, even just a little part of it. And I think what it really was is realizing that the values behind the voyage, the values behind the House of Pure Aloha are the same, as well as the vision. And so the hard part was now figuring out how to collaborate and do something meaningful together. And yeah, as Tyler said, our story goes back to the early 2000s when Nainoa would buy back then imported ginger, and we said, hey, let's do a locally sourced, locally made ginger, and be able to share that as our way of saying we support this incredible voyage.
Yeah, and how perfect, because they're just going around the world to spread aloha, right? Which is your goal too.
Yeah.
How perfect is that? That's great. And we have something new here too.
Exactly. So along the way, we realized that there were a lot of people in the community that both wanted to support the voyage as well as support what we were doing, and we decided to create a product that would allow people to do that. And this is really a gift item that allows people to share the story of the voyage and also support what we're doing and support the voyage. So we partnered with a local chocolatier named Virginia Douglas, who runs a boutique chocolate shop out in Kailua called HŌKØLE'A Chocolates, and worked together to design a ginger chocolate.
Yum.
So this is HOPAle'a ginger chocolates, which are clusters of Hawaii-grown dark chocolate with macadamia nuts, coconut, and ginger.
Can you see these? That's so cute. And you guys came up with the packaging. It looks like a little boat.
This packaging is the result of many iterations. We started with the idea, well, how can we tie in the idea of the voyage and put the chocolates in a boat?
So as soon as you look at it, you kind of
exactly.
You wonder what that is. Wow, that is amazing. And you said you launched really recently.
Really recently. Last Friday, HOPAle'a ginger chocolates went on shelves in HOPA and Kokolani.
Exciting. Very cool. Very cool. And then how did you decide on this product?
It was a collaborative process. We worked with Virginia. She did a number of different products that we tasted, and they were all delicious, and they all incorporated ginger in different ways, and ganaches and chocolates. And this one we really liked because it ties together so many ingredients and flavors that we feel are really representative of Hawaii. And we thought it'd be the perfect product, and a lot of people that tried it enjoyed it, and that was, you know, we got a lot of positive feedback around the product itself.
Oh, that's great. And then we kind of, as HTDC, worked with you a little bit on some, not necessarily this product, but just getting into food manufacturing. And what kind of challenges have you faced? Like, what has been the biggest challenge so far in bringing something?
You know, what's so exciting to be able to present a product here today and share it is really knowing that the journey to get here was so long and arduous, and it does take a lot of work. You know, our story was actually almost a year and a half ago when we had to figure out how to make this ginger product, firstly for HOKÜLE'A. So Uncle Clay and I, we went on Google and like ginger recipes, and we tested in our home kitchen, and at the end of the day, we felt like what we created probably would make the crew more sick than rid them of seasickness. So we said, okay, we need to find someone to help us. Put out a job listing, contacted KCC. They put out, to their culinary department, and no response for about 3 months. And it was really the relationships. Someone at the house, her name is Rika Orlando, was our ginger meister who saved the day, and it was her that put together these various recipes. So I would say, in terms of developing a product, it was really, it's good to have the idea, but then you have to put the hard work into experimentation and development, and that process
the right
itself
people.
took a long time. But ultimately we found something that worked, that tasted great, that was manufacturable, and I think there's just so many other things that we could do, and use this great ingredient of ginger that really does have a lot of great benefits, health benefits.
Another thing we really gained from working with you was we learned how to think about choosing a manufacturing partner, and through all of our conversations we got great insight into the different types of manufacturers that exist here locally, as well as the differences in working with a huge manufacturer versus a smaller manufacturer. And because of what we want to do and the nature of this particular product, we were really able to find the right partner.
That's great.
Based on some of that advice.
Especially because the message is so awesome. Like, you want to make sure it comes across the right way.
Definitely.
Very cool. We're going to take a quick break. So this is High Growth with HTDC. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki, and my guests today are Tyler Fujita and Bronson Chang of HOPAle'a Ginger. And we'll be right back. Thank you.
I'm Jay Fidel. That's Sharon Moriwaki of the Hawaii Energy Policy Forum. And every Wednesday we have Hawaii, the State of Clean Energy. We've been doing it for some time now, and we have some fantastic guests on there, unbelievable guests who give us insight into what is going on in a very complex, sometimes very confusing, sometimes very disappointing area of progress in the state. So we love doing this. We love meeting them. We love talking to them. We love having their ideas out on the table. So maybe, just maybe, we can all make some sense of what's going on. Sharon, what do you think?
I think it's absolutely correct. We enjoy ourselves meeting with all these people and hearing about the energy and the state of clean energy, and hopefully we advance clean energy for the state. So it's terrific. Join us.
Okay, it's every Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday is Energy Day. Every Wednesday, 4 to 5 p.m. Hawaii, the State of Clean Energy, here on ThinkTech Hawaii. We'll see you there.
Hi, welcome back to High Growth with HTDC. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki, and my guests today are Tyler Fujita and Bronson Chang of HOPAle'a, and we're on ThinkTech Hawaii. And we're talking about their amazing new products, and they've worked with HŌKØLE'A
chocolates.
Very cool. And how was that process? Like, how did you select who you wanted to work with?
Well, it was really a series of fortunate events, as we like to put it. Connections led to different connections, and we had an initial conversation with Virginia about everything that we wanted to do, and realized that she had some ties to the Voyage as well, and that all of the values that she brought into the business, into her chocolate shop, were aligned with everything that we were trying to do. So a lot of that overlap really led us to believe that she was the perfect partner. She was also in a growth stage with her business, looking at new product lines that she could possibly incorporate, and we thought that we'd provide an opportunity for her to kind of exercise her creative juices and branch out into a new market with the new product that we were developing together.
Did she have a ginger product before this?
She did not, but she did have a similar product that incorporated different flavors. So as we were talking and going through the various prototypes, that was one that she kind of took something that she did very well already and incorporated the new flavors to really tie in everything that we wanted to do with this product.
And that's good, because it probably didn't change her processes too much with adding.
It was a process that she was very good at, so we got to take advantage of her expertise.
Great. So is the chocolate mostly locally sourced?
The chocolate itself is entirely locally sourced from Wailua.
Wow.
And some of the ingredients like the macadamia nuts are sourced locally. And with everything else, we used all natural ingredients and did our best to, create as wholesome a product as possible.
Wow, that is amazing. So how much are these, can I ask?
Yeah.
If I go to the store and wanted to get some, how does that work? So how much does this cost in the store?
These retail for $8 a box at HOPA as well as at HŌKØLE'A, and all of the after-tax profits from the sale of these go to the Polynesian Voyaging Society.
Wow,
So we were
that
really
is
proud
great.
to tie that in and be able to
Yeah.
give back to the Voyage in that way.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that at the end of the day, what we really wanted to do is give, and you experience giving, throughout life, and I think from my experience at the House of Pure Aloha, we've seen the power of giving, and we try to infuse that now into a product that can be shared. And that's what's so exciting is when we see these boxes, it's more than a box of chocolates, but hopefully a full experience. It's an educational experience. It's a, heartfelt experience. And, we try to design something so beautiful. And the funny thing is our initial feedback is people say, I don't want to eat the chocolates. I don't want to take it out and pull it up.
Open it up.
And but the chocolates are really good too. So, in every facet of what we put into everything we're doing, from the business model, so all after-tax profits donated, to PVS, Polynesian Voyaging Society. I was personally inspired by another company that has this model, and that's Newman's Own.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've been thinking about it for a long time, and then this came around and said, hey, maybe we could do it with this. To, just the experience of opening this box, you kind of look inside, and there's like our vision statement inside. You look on here, and there's like little hidden pictures. There's like our HOPA love sign, so if you look very closely, you'll find that. And then if you open the box, there's like a little inspirational message from Uncle Clay.
Oh,
So
nice.
in the end, it's all about just giving and sharing, through now a tangible product. And what's so exciting is we know that from our experience at HOPA, that this is what so many people are hungry for, to have this sense of belonging, as part of this crazy world that we live in, that there is meaning and purpose to it. And for us, it's saying, hey, no matter who you are, where you're from, we're all part of this planet. We're all part of one world ohana, one family. That's why HOKULE'A is sailing, is to raise that consciousness. And yeah, hopefully through our products, we, at the end, that's success for us, is bringing people together and sharing that aloha.
And I like the fact that, everybody hears about the HOKULE'A, but this actually gives you a way to be part of it, like by supporting this. A lot of people don't know. You want to support it, but then what can you do? Like if you're not directly involved with the Polynesian Voyaging Society. But this is like a simple way to get involved and learn more about it.
And especially for our visitors who are flying from all over the world to, get a taste of Hawaii. This is an opportunity to connect with history, culture, and then not just, experience it, but then actually participate and share it. So it's
That's
a
great.
really exciting, vision that these little boats are going to be shared, with friends and family all over the world. And along with it, the values, the stories, the message that I think we all know is very special about this place.
Definitely. And before I forget, you did send over some photos. So let's take a look at some of those photos, and maybe you can talk to some of, wow. So is that Uncle Clay?
That's Uncle Clay and Nainoa. Just sharing some.
Okay, and this is in the store?
That one was in the store. This is Uncle Clay in the home kitchen.
Nice.
I don't know.
Testing out.
Yeah.
Very cool. Wow. Are those all the different ones you tried?
This was part of the development process. So those were the stuff we bought at the store. These were concepts we created with Rika, our ginger meister.
Wow.
And that's
And this
me
is-
on HOKÜLE'A. I think a big part of this whole experience, personally, was to be able to connect with the voyaging tradition. And I got to sail a couple times. I'm very honored
Wow.
to have had that privilege. And it really helped me understand what we're doing here.
That's great. What an experience. And that's the ginger that got
Those
donated?
are 2 boxes of ginger, courtesy of Kauai Organic Farms.
There's a lot of ginger.
This is our ginger production day.
Oh,
We're creating the
fun.
gifted snack, and we got the help of friends and family down in the culinary kitchen over on Umi Street.
So how long is that going to last then on the voyage?
It should last them until the next ginger season, which is in the fall.
So you
At
guys are
which
going to do it
time
again?
we're gonna do another batch, but hopefully.
Yeah, so you're invited. Everyone's
Yeah,
invited.
hopefully I can come next time. That looks fun. Ooh.
That's the product that we provided to them, the sliced dehydrated honey ginger.
That looks good. Huh,
And we bagged it up with our logo.
very nice. Wow.
This is the presentation of the ginger, maybe about a week before they departed from Sand Island to Hilo, and then on to Tahiti after that. That's the Hopa love sign. So if anyone wants to learn that, it's 2 I love yous in sign language put together. And this is
see.
actually Uncle Clay's hand. He said, "Oh, take this picture," as HOKÜLE'A departed. And that's
an awesome picture.
HOKÜLE'A in the middle, the heart.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's been a great journey to get to this point.
Very cool. I'm very excited for you guys. Ooh, and that was your website. What is your website?
HOPAle'a.com.
HOPAle'a.com. Easy enough. So if you guys want to learn more about HOPAle'a ginger, HOPAle'a.com.
HOPAle'a.com.
But if you want to find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, it's at HOPALEA Ginger.
Okay.
And then anything
Perfect.
that comes out, hashtag HOPALEA.
Very nice. And you guys are going to come out with more products?
That's the hope.
That's the hope.
Awesome.
If this
Very
goes well,
good.
we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of entrepreneurial juices
Energy.
flowing. So
You guys are young. You can do it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm so excited for you guys.
Thank you for having
Let
us.
us know if we can help. Definitely. Get in touch. Thank
Thank you,
you. Thank you for supporting us. This is High Growth with HTDC. I'm your host, Cindy Matsuki, and we've been talking with Bronson Chang and Tyler Fujita of HOPAle'a Ginger. Check them out. They are at HOPA, House of Pure Aloha, Uncle Clay's House of Pure Aloha, and Kokolani Chocolate in Kailua. Very cool. So check out their product, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much.